And we're going to make some bread, so we'll take some sugar and a little bit of water and our yeast, mix them together. And then we'll let that sit for about 5 minutes and then come back. Now that our yeast is risen, we'll put in 4 cups of flour and the rest of the sugar, some salt, mix it all together. Form a hole in the middle, pour in the yeast mixture and the rest of the water, and mix it all together. Make sure you get all the flour from the bottom. Mix the rest by hand. We need to knead it a little bit. And a little oil. Spin it around to coat it. Cover it up for an hour and come back later. Our dough has had some time to rise. We're going to switch to a different board. We're going to flour some cookie sheets and take the excess flour and put it on the cutting board. Needs to be a little bit of extra in there. So we'll take some fresh flour, put it in the cutting board, and then we'll take our dough and pull it out of our bowl. Put a little bit more flour. Now we don't really need to fold our dough. Like I said, this is simple bread, so we don't need to do anything special. The only thing that we're going to do is we're going to cut this whole thing into 12 pieces and then form rolls, and then we'll put them on the cookie sheets and we'll let them rise for an hour, and then put them in the oven. Try to get the pieces as even as humanly possible. They don't have to be perfect. The pieces don't care if they're perfect when we're eating them. This is, of course, simple bread. This is bread that anybody can make. Just want to form the dough so you can get even pieces out of it. We're not weighing the dough. It's not important. Just making rolls so we can have sandwiches later in the week. So we're going to take each piece, and we're going to fold the dough into itself underneath, like that, until we form a ball, and then we're going to put it on the cookie sheet that has flour on it. I'm going to make sure to keep a little bit of flour on the cutting board so that the dough doesn't stick to your hands. Just going to form nice round little balls of dough. Put 6 on each pan. Again, they don't have to be perfect. This is just simple bread. Just bread you can make every week or two, depending on how big your family is. I have a tendency to make bread at least once a week. It's actually a lot cheaper and a lot more nutritious to make it yourself than it is to buy it at the store. Because bread at the store has lots of chemicals in it to make it last longer on the shelf. So, we're almost done shaping our loaves or our little rolls. You can use them for hamburgers or sandwiches, or just toast them with butter. Okay, and then all we're going to do is cover these with a towel and let them rise for another hour, and then come back. Okay, so now we're back. The rolls have had a chance to rise, and as you can see, they've doubled, if not tripled in size. And now we're going to put them in the oven for 15 minutes at 450 degrees. And set the timer. And then after they're done, they will look nice and golden brown, and they will have a nice hollow sound to them. These have already been cooked. It just came out of the oven. And we'll cover them with a towel because that'll help to keep the heat in. And we'll come back in 15 minutes and take out the second set. Well, we're all done cooking. Our second batch is done. And as you can see from sitting underneath the towel, they're nice and fluffy. And go ahead and tear this open. You can see. Nice, fluffy. And it doesn't require a lot of work. Very, very easy, simple bread. Easy to make. Takes very little effort. Anybody can make this. So, let's eat.